Oh, sorry, I totally zoned out. Good day, good dog, and morris, y'all. And welcome to a new video from my favorite below average golfer and gamer. Today, we're going to play Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2, and we're going to relive a culmination point for the series Game of Thrones, which is Season 8's episode, The Long Night, where Night King and the White Walkers attack Winterfell, which is then defended by the Allied forces. So, who do we have here? We have, obviously, the Night King, leading his troops from the front, as we can see here. And then we have a million White Walkers. And they are against the they are against the Dothraki, being Alliance knights from World of Warcraft. And we have the Night's Watch, which are Roman generals. And we have roughly 30,000 of them. Then we have the two remaining dragons from the Allied side. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to add a third dragon for the White Walkers and the Night King because the game crashed, so apologies for that. And then we have within and slightly outside Winterfell's defenses, we have some archers as well. And in the middle, we have, where do we have him? Here. Here's our Bran, who everyone is trying to defend, and is obviously William Wallace. Cool. That's it. So, the Night King and a million White Walkers against Dothraki, Allied, some dragons. Let's get it on. I made some changes to Night King's speed and power, so he's pretty quick, and he's a bit more powerful than the normal Night King, because otherwise it would be a bit annoying and stupid to just so that he would die from the get-go. So we're trying to compensate for the fact that he doesn't have his dragon. Here's the Dothraki. Oh, yeah. So I added some splash damage for the Night King, so he's able to throw people around a bit. And here we can see the initial Dothraki attack is going to stop the White Walkers, but it looks like that they're going to be swarmed at some point. But let's see how long this. So there's 750 Dothraki. So there's not that many, even though the Dothraki army in the episode was way larger. Just for the sake of time, these are pretty powerful units, so that's why I only had 750. And we can see they're stopping the White Walkers quite nicely. They're just hacking and slashing away. Let's see how the oh, they're already starting to pile up here. Oh yeah, and by the way, it's night time. That's why it's so dark. I tried to be as truthful to the episode as possible. Hopefully you're able to see a bit more than in the actual episode. I remember when I watched it, it was not great. Had to be like a totally pitch black dark room to actually be able to see something. Oh, Night King is kicking ass. So he's really showing the Dothraki who's the boss. Let's see how the kill counters look like. Okay, so 29 of the Dothraki have fallen, and already 35,000 of the other. But there's still so many of them left, and yeah, you can see that they are starting to swarm the Dothraki already, which is not good for. Oh, dude, this is in trouble. This unit, and there he goes. Okay. And there he goes. Let's take a look at how these guys are faring here. So the Night's Watch Roman generals are just chilling, and the supporting archers at the walls of Winterfell elf archers are there also having a good time. It's gonna be interesting how these Onyxias from the lore from World of Warcraft, how they what they do when they actually get to business. Yeah. So, well, these are Roman soldiers. They were they, or are they generals? No, they are generals. Yeah. I just didn't see the shields from that one. Okay, so this batch. Whoa. Oh, William Wallace. Oh no, William Wallace, you weren't supposed to attack them. Bran, how'd you get there? Oh, I forgot to set him to hold. Oh, it doesn't matter. He's we'll let that slide. Let's say that he's Jon Snow and not Bran. So Jon Snow is putting people down. Let's see how his health is looking like. Okay, so he's gonna go down soon, unfortunately. But oh, okay, well, whatever. That was an unfortunate development, but we can at least enjoy the people flying. Whee! William Wallace is a badass. If you haven't seen Braveheart, the movie, please do. It's a good movie. So I'm not gonna spoil what happens at the end, but yeah, I think you're gonna guess what happens at the end of that movie based on what happens to William Wallace in here. Let's take a last slow-mo look at his swings. Oh, look at the cinematic. That was actually pretty cool. Nice. Back to normal speed. Yeah, so they're swarming him. Are there still... Oh, there are still Dothraki units left. They are, yeah, piling up these White Walkers as well. Since the Dothraki are able to still put up a fight. How do the kill counters look like? 350 fallen, I think now did. William Wallace went down as well. Oh no, William Wallace, Jon Snow. No, I think that's a White Walker. Sorry. Where did he go? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so now this portion of the group is actually making their first attempt at Winterfell. I think they're just gonna run into a wall of arrows and Night's Watch. Oh, there's gonna be a really cool slow-mo shot. It's also from almost like from 1917, the movie. Again, if you haven't seen that, a great movie. Definitely can recommend that. Fantastic camera work. It's not that I'm not a filmmaker in any way, but still, this is almost as impressive as in that movie. This is what I'm doing here. Whoa. Think about like if this was in real life and you were a Roman general, and okay, you obviously wouldn't be fighting. You wouldn't be a Roman general if you were at the front of the battle. You'd be a normal soldier. But again, let's say it's some tribesmen who are running towards you, and you're the first guy at the front. Obviously, you have your shield and you have your tactics and whatnot, but it must have been quite terrifying. But yeah, I'm happy that we don't need to do that anymore. Okay, so Dothraki are holding trying to hold their own, but unfortunately I think they are slowly but surely losing the battle house this front. Okay, these guys have, unfortunately, this... No, there's still a few left, but they are being swarmed, so not a good place to be as a Dothraki horseman. So this is at least very truthful to the episode. They should be pretty good, and I guess they get like quick first wins and first touch to the enemy, but then things turn sour. Oh, and now the dragons are in action. Whoa, that's oh no. Let's take a look at let's take a look at a slow-mo look at this. Oh no. I don't think they're having good time, these White Walkers here. It's a barrage of cool. Okay, let's see how that how far that carries the team or the allied, because there's okay, so there's 1,200 who have fallen from the allied side, and there's still some of these Dothraki left, so they're sort of also holding back that not everyone is trying to, not all of the White Walkers are engaging the fronts that are there, so they're obviously putting up a valiant fight here. Let's make a very Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson like slow-mo through the forces. It's almost like these are the Rohan warriors, but they're not. Okay, cool. Let's leave those guys there. Okay, so now more and more are sort of coming here. Okay, so there's still like one row of archers there, and then the rest are here, and there's also a lot of reserves back here, which reminds me of this very Helm's Deep like situation where there's a lot of elf archers. And this stuff is going to be a very difficult doorway to get through, because there's so many like elves that are shooting, and suddenly when you just like get out of the door or get out of the archway here, so then there's even more of them. So yeah. How is it going here? Okay. I think the last Dothraki are unfortunately lost. Because now, oh no, you can see it. The White Walkers, now they're swarming. But we've lost the Night King. Where is he? Should be able to find him as soon as he gets to any kind of enemy contact, because then people start flying because of the splash damage. But okay, so they're yeah, very cool. Yeah, the dragons are doing their job. But oh, look at this! Look at the vast masses of units that are going to engage. So yeah, they're going to open the last front here with all the enemies there. Let's let this develop just a small moment like this and see what happens when all units are engaged. Let's put it like this, and take a look at the kill counters as well. So 6,000 dead from the Allied side, from a total of 50 something thousand. And there's also, they've already gone through 300,000 almost units from the White Walkers and Night King. But it's not yeah, it's gonna be interesting how this is gonna develop. Yeah. So let's let this play out a bit before we continue the commentary. Welcome back. Let's see how things have developed. So there's even more allied who have fallen, but and even more of the White Walkers. They haven't really gotten to these two guys yet, but they have started to really pinch behind there. Oh no! And these Night's Watch are more or less gone, so they are trying to get to, and they've already wiped out the archers that were outside the walls, which is obviously logical, and they're starting to wipe these guys out. But then it's going to be interesting to see, as I said, how long will it take for them to actually get through here? Because when they get through here, then they have an open route to up here, and these guys, and also would then pretty easily got into our good friend Bran, also known as William Wallace, if he hadn't been a bit too overeager and joined the fight himself. This is gonna be, yeah, interesting. Very interesting this here, because now the dragons they are sort of keeping things alive here, and they're really wiping out a lot of enemies. But now I think, yeah, these guys are gonna start to get to them, so they are starting to take some damage. Oh no, it's not looking good for these guys, even though they're two and they are one-shotting everyone who's trying to attack them. But yeah. Interesting. Oh, there's a lot of guys that are sort of chilling. Oh, is this in a slow-mo? No, it can't be. Who are you fighting? There's no one there. Interesting. I think they're just sort of not sure if they're bugging something or what's going on here. Why are you guys... What are you hitting? Well, no matter. These guys are shooting at something in slow-mo. These guys are in normal speed. That's interesting. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, they have taken some damage. Not much, but some. This guy's taking a bit more. Oh yeah, so but they're still like as soon as the Night's Watch, no, yeah, the Night's Watch fall here and potentially fall a bit more here, then there is a corridor for the White Walkers to flank the dragons as well, because now they're just coming from this one corridor, and it's easy for two dragons to, I guess, defend that. But yeah. How is it possible that there's a football team playing against another one, obviously, and they scored 3 goals at the first half, and then neither side have been able to score a single goal after that? How is that even possible? I'm losing money on this bet here. Ugh, learn to score. So annoying. Oh well, back to more pressing matters. The fight. Well, yeah, the dragons are a force to be reckoned with, but oh no, this front is really starting to shrink because they're not getting too much fire support anymore from the dragons because they need to defend themselves. How is it going here? Oh, they're starting to inch more and more in, but yeah, it's gonna take a while, and there's gonna be. I think this might even end up in a situation where the pile of White Walkers is so high that there's so few that come in that it's very easy for the archers to just wipe them out. And at the end of the day, or if this continues like long enough, it's gonna close the passage here. They're not able to get in. And this is now the biggest problem I think for the White Walkers. There's so many of them, but there's not enough entrances for them. If they were smart enough, I think they could get in here. Yeah, here's an opening here, but not sure if they're able to run up here or if they're able to swim here. So, but because there's no move posted there. But yeah. Let's turn our attention back to the front where there's happening quite a lot. How's the kill counter looking? It's almost 30,000 kills for the White Walkers and 700 kills for the Night's Watch and the Dragons, where I think the Dragons have maybe killed majority. But I think they're sort of handicapping themselves trying to wipe these guys out first. But it's what can you expect? They're sort of undead anyway. So, but yeah, they're getting hits in here. Well, not that much. They just need to get through to these guys and swarm them, and that's gonna be a it's not gonna be a great day for the Dragons then at that point. Unbelievable. 3 goals at the first quarter, or the first half, and then 0 goals after that. Jesus Christ. Oh well. Oh well, oh well. And this other one, 2 goals at the first half, and now I just need 1 more goal. But no. No, no, no. Well, I guess that's on me and my own incompetence as a gambler. Oh no. Yeah, here's it's starting to look very dire for the last members of the Night's Watch. Still better here, but they're getting more support from the archers, and there's also this flank that hasn't really been touched after they already were wiped out. But there's still like there's still some enemies running from here. Why is okay? No, that's they're stuck here at the middle of the water. Well, that's just stupid, and they're like running. Yeah, this was not the best choice from the White Walkers, I would say. But yeah, it's not for me to make the call. Here's the damage that the Dothraki did on this front, and then there's this side as well where they did do some decent damage. Yeah, they're still trying to get in here. Are they? Yeah, they're actually inching more and more, or deeper and deeper, but they are being stopped by the archers. Oh, what a beautiful, well, this beautiful, this beautiful moon is sort of. I'm not sure if it's actually spoiled or is it like spiced up a bit by the flying, flying White Walkers. But yeah, no, okay, so now this dragon here is in a bit of trouble. Yeah, I think it's actually gonna go down soon. Only 100,000 left. Okay, so there's still 200,000 enemies left. I think as soon as they get the dragons down, it's gonna even out because there's so many enemies that go, or White Walkers that go down constantly because of the dragons. Um, yeah, that's gonna go down soon. This guy is still in pretty good health, but he's gonna be swarmed soon. Now, yeah, it looks like that as soon as these guys go down, they are going to pinch on. They are getting a steady supply of sort of new undead as quickly as they sort of just get away from this water trap of theirs. Hmm. Yeah. This guy's gonna go down now. That's gonna make. Oh, and there's the first dragon. That didn't obviously happen in the episode. Spoilers. I guess it's a bit late to say that, but spoilers. Yeah. And now they're going after this guy. He is. Yeah, getting more and more. I think it's over. The unit is a bit overwhelmed. I guess it's shooting at the wrong direction. So who's still left here? Okay, so they are starting to engage this side as well, and they are trying to wipe out the archers, which they are doing quite effectively. There's 160,000 left of the White Walkers. The quicker they get this one dragon down, yeah, it's going quite quickly now because it's surrounded. How is it looking here? Oh, there's a proper pile. Okay, so they're just standing there like. Okay, so well that's a problem because they should be going here at the end of the day. I think or at some point they might, but there's still a steady flow of. They're just getting wiped when they're standing here and they're not able to get up here. They should have like units that have ladders and so on, but they don't. And that wouldn't be very true to the episode as I said. Oh no. Oh, that wasn't the one that I was supposed to take. I was supposed to take this guy here. Okay, so the dragon is unfortunately gonna go down. Did a fantastic job at eliminating a lot of White Walkers, but now its end was here. I love the model, by the way, the Onyxia from World of Warcraft. So many raids that I did with my guild back in the days at Vanilla Times. The Inner Circle guild, shout out. If there's anyone watching from that guild, I'm pretty sure that no one is. Nice people, very nice people. Unfortunately, I lost contact with them after I stopped playing. Yeah, I digress. Let's see how this is gonna go now. They are starting to eat away at these Night's Watch dudes too. As you can see now, the casualty numbers for the White Walkers are drastically going down. Or they're not going down as quickly because the dragons are not just wiping everyone out, but I think the oh, there's an opening here. I haven't seen this. Well, that's good. That's great. So there's a huge pile here as well. I was wondering why they're sort of queuing here, but there's a pile forming as big of a pile as it is here. But there's more and more of the, I think, well, not more and more, because now the opening is so, they've been able to wipe out the enemies here that it's so large that it takes a bit of time for them to run to the archers, which means that they are not having a good time. Have these guys been, yeah? Oh no, there's so many enemies that are sort of just stuck here, waiting for something. But I guess that's the best sort of example of when you're defending a castle or a stronghold of sorts, that you, as a defender, are in a pretty good position, as long as you're able to keep people out. And these guys, the White Walkers, are not, they don't have enough, I guess, firepower or units that are strong enough to just sort of push their way through the openings. I wonder where the Night King is. I really do. I haven't seen anyone fly around here, so must have been that he, yeah, I don't know. If there's a developer watching or someone who makes mods for this game, maybe it would be great to have like a way to, I don't know, highlight where so the hero units or the slightly more powerful units, or someone who yeah, that you could also mark yourself so that you will always know where they're running or where they are at any given time. I think it might be possible in the RTS. If I would do the, what's it called, RTS mode, but I'm not doing that, so I haven't tried that out well enough yet. Yeah. Perfect. It's so like the number of, look at it. There's so many of the White Walkers that have wiped out here. It's difficult to. Yeah, here's the units that are still in play, and they are slowly but surely pinching the these. And I think as quickly as soon as they get these guys down, again, there's so much less fire support. And there's still these guys from the pond. Come on. This wasn't your best decision, I have to say. How's this? There's still people queuing. It's like I don't know. I guess it had to be done. They are getting yeah, there's less and less of the these units here, so they are getting closer and closer, I think. And they are interesting. And there's still a lot of units here. How is it looking like in real numbers? 30, there's 16,000 of those left, and 115,000 of the White Walkers. It's gonna be pretty close. It's gonna be pretty close. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a big problem. Again, they might wipe out the Night's Watch or the Roman generals here, but getting through this doorway and this arch is going to be quite painful. The only way this might happen is that the guys who eventually are able to put or wipe these archers out are the ones who then start swarming from this side. But that might take a while. Yeah, they are. These guys are actually, and these up here are engaging the other dudes that are just queuing here. Come on, don't just stand there. Don't be idiots. Like, okay, well, obviously you are. Obviously you are. Because now soon they are starting to go up here, and then because there's less. Okay, but they're not able to go to this side. So these still need to be taken down by these guys here. But yeah, you can go through here. Okay, or the White Walkers are able to go through here. Got it. Yeah, these are soon the army of, or the White Walkers. Yeah, they turn their attention here. And now it's actually gonna start to get very interesting. Because it is a bit narrower here, so they're not able to, but they are throwing the archers down. Okay. Any progress here from a... Whoa. Any progress here? No, the pile is just getting bigger and bigger. But soon it's going to be so big they might even be able to engage these guys at the wall. Let's see if that happens. Yeah, so now we're in a place where, or in a situation where the last Night's Watch people are here, having their last stand. Might be that these guys are even standing there because they're not. Yeah. Okay, so there's still so many of the enemies left. They are, yeah, again, starting to pile up here. It's a bit difficult to see because of the darkness, but it's exactly as in the episode, so we just have to deal with it. And then there's so many here, but those guys' backs are soon in trouble because, yeah, they are getting. Okay, so they've chosen to go this way, right? Yeah. So they're gonna wipe these guys out first, and then turn their attention to the other way. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let's just see if anything happens here. Let's just see if anything happens here. Yeah, they are slowly but surely. If they were smart enough, they would go around this small building here and get to the other side, but I don't think they are, unfortunately. But they're at least making There's a lot of enemies coming. They're piling here. Are they not? No, they're still not getting. Yeah, they are sort of getting through some of the enemies. And there's still a lot of reserves that are able to yeah, this pile is getting huge. Mhm. So we're now focusing on two things. We're focusing on there's 80,000 of them left, and there's still 13,000 of the enemies, of which I think all of the units are archers, so they are able to do a lot of ranged damage. Well, not a lot of. All of their damage is obviously ranged. So okay, they have been able to do a bit more here. Now, as soon as these units fall, then they are going to turn their attention to the ones up here. And now they're also starting to go up here. It seems, yes. More and more of the White Walkers are going here. Are they getting to the archers? Yes, they are. Because the White Walkers have a bit more health than what the archers are able to do damage, and it's also because now they're focusing on two areas. They're sort of firing down on these units here, and also the ones that are queuing in here. Any progress here? Yeah, there is progress actually. They are getting further and further in. What about this place here? Yeah, this is also slowly but surely they are getting in. Again, there's a lot of units queuing, but now I think they've exhausted the last reserves as well. So the ones that have had their bathing time, it's over, and they're now hopefully in here. There's just some guys running there, and there's okay. They're still trying to get to the last night's watch. Last two are unfortunately going to go down now, but this is very last two night's watch Roman generals. I shall possess one of them and do my best. Battle cry. Okay, I'm not sure not able to hear that, but some battle cry that was. How is it? Okay, so they did get through those. It's going. Why aren't they running in here? Is it too tight for them to run through, or oh, they're still like, wow. I'm not able to go in there. Am I not? Oh, okay. The camera doesn't want to do that. So they would have been able to actually run here and help their bodies. I'm not able to say that word. It doesn't matter. Bodies and bodies. It's the same thing, even though it's not. Yeah. Yeah. So they are running in here. What's this dude here doing here? All by himself. Why aren't you shooting anyone? Okay. How does it look like? 70,000 and 11,000. It's gonna be very close, I think. Because these archers, these guys maybe are able to put 7 White Walkers down per archer, but I don't think these guys here are, because they are starting to get... yeah. It's gonna be a close call, I think. But that's exactly how it was in the episode as well. Yes, yes. Yeah, so they are sort of, because they have been pummeled by um, so many, I think, archers while they've been waiting. Oh, and there's a doorway. Oh, it's oh no. You guys, you should go up here and try to take these guys out here too. I think I'll possess one of you guys, and I will run, and I will lead the way. I shall lead the way. No, 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 don't shoot at me. You shall die. Am I not able to get to this guy? Okay, so this is not a... okay, that's why they're not going through here, because they're not able to. That's, but at least I got that dude down. That was great. Okay, let's see if I'm able to do any kind of other magic tricks. This guy already killed 20. That's, is there... no, there's no way up there, out there. I don't know, these guys. Let me through. Onwards, my noble soldier. Oh no, you died. I'll go this way. I'll sneak here. No! No, 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 you're not gonna hit me. You're gonna... this is unfair, I'm obviously... oh no. Well, at least I got some of them. So that would be the way for them to actually able to manage. I think this is gonna end as the episode ended, which is not well for the White Walkers. Yeah, because this here is not going fantastically. Is there another way in? There would be another way in here, but that's, again, it's such a long way for the White Walkers to then get into any kind of action that it's, I think it's not feasible. But yeah. Let's see if I'm able to possess one of these guys and... no, no, no. Run up here and do some... no, you're not gonna hit me. No. Serpentine, serpentine. Serpentine. No, no, no. Why aren't you... oh no. No damage. Okay, well, I think this is just how it's gonna end. It's gonna be so many arrows flying. And this sort of entry point here is such a big... It's such a choke point that it's not gonna be enough. There's no one getting to these guys here. They're being felled before they even get there, so it's not great. No big difference or no big changes I see. Only some units that go down constantly. Oh, this is not very interesting, to be totally honest, to take a look at this, like, because they're now just running from two places. There's still like a lot of units just standing in queuing to get wiped out. How about these guys here? Still, there's not too many of them left anymore. They're soon, I think their days are numbered as well. Had they been some more, I think it could have been different. Or am I saying something stupid here? No, it's there's not that many of them anymore. There should have been maybe, I don't know, 100,000 more. Then potentially they could have 100,000 more here, I would say. Then they would have been able to penetrate this opening here, because now they are focusing their attack on the wrong side. They should try to wipe these guys out and then get up here, and then they'd be able to get... Yeah, but they'd still be in big trouble here. Yeah. What am I? Who am I to comment their tactics? I'm no one. Not qualified for that job, obviously. But yeah, there's so many of the archers that had I maybe had a few less archers, it would have potentially been more possible for the White Walkers and the Night King to actually do something interesting here. Or more interesting. Oh, sorry, I totally zoned out. It's yeah, so they're just piling from one doorway to another. Unfortunately, there's still 40,000 of them, 47, almost 50,000 of them, 45,000. They're not really getting to the archers. Unfortunately for them. Some are going down, not too many of them. Yeah, what's going on here? I still wonder where the Night King is, because he's just he's disappeared, or he disappeared quite early on. He sort of gave a good beating to the Dothraki, and then we lost him. Oh yeah, and this is gonna be a problem now, because if they start piling down here, portcullis, or what do you want to call it? How do you want to call it? Steel door. that's what we're gonna call it, is gonna make it even more difficult for the White Walkers to get in. Not great. Did they all of them die? I think they did. Okay, so this opening here is, let's consider that defended. Good job, archers. There. How is it possible that there's bodies here? I think they might be from from our good friends, the dragons, who went to town, so to speak. And these guys are not like even getting close to, but these are. So there's a queue, still a queue of enemies or White Walkers trying to get in. Let's park ourselves in a place where we can see both. Well, we don't see shit because it's so dark. That was really not the best call for me to make it night, but who cares? Let's put it here. Maybe we can see something at least. Like there. We'll let this play out for just a moment. I'll leave the counter on so that we can see how this develops. Okay, so you join me once again at the end, where the end is very nigh. Only 120 left of the White Walkers. I wonder where the rest are. There they are. I think the pile is huge, and the pathway that has been created by the White Walkers that have tried to get in here is also enormous. Where are the last 94 White Walkers? I really wonder. There's 193 left. Where have they, where are they? There. Okay, so they're trying to run up here. Okay, so they're stuck here. Got it. Let's take a look at it. It's not gonna take long for them to, I think, be wiped out by the remaining units here. There's still some, I'm not sure how, there's some archers on this side still. I guess they haven't been attacked. They're not available for these White Walkers to actually get to, but valiantly they're trying to run to their death. But yeah, it's not possible for them to survive. How is it looking? 19 left. Where are the remaining 19? Are they there? There they are. Why aren't they moving? They're just accepting their fate. Maybe I'll try to get some action to them like this. Like so. Now they at least start to move. Okay, but as the last units are dwindling and they are being put to their forever sleep, I think it's a good place to again conclude the video and say that it was interesting to see how this played out. Luckily, we were able to stay true to the episode, as I've said many times already, and see the Allied forces take the victory here. But it could have definitely gone the other way if the Night King would have had his dragon. But unfortunately, as I said at the start of the video, I wasn't able to put that together because of the game crashing. So it is what it is. But at this point, I say thanks for watching, have a great day, and Mories!